Hey, you murderphoniacs. This is your host, Tony Stiaglia, the serial killer whisperer, mentor, teacher, influencer, OGBYN, dancer, choreographer, pornographer, writer, director, etc., etc., etc.
Quite a resume.
It's pretty beautiful, isn't it? It's not as beautiful as you. Welcome to the 77th episode of Murder Phone. I know we mentioned this already, but my dad and I were just talking about it during rehearsal, and we're just blown the fuck away. We want to give our personal thanks to all of you out there for tuning in each week to listen to our craziness and the best fucking true crime podcast ever created.
Hell yeah.
And there's lots of people out there that would agree.
Yes, sir.
We hear it all the time. Well, we hope you enjoy listening as much as we enjoy doing it. Telling the little stories.
Yeah.
Today's episode is called Roadtrip. I'm not sure how many of you out there have seen this movie, but it was hysterical and a Todd Phillips masterpiece. Agreed?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
This episode doesn't have anything to do with hysterical, though. As a matter of fact, it's the extreme opposite. Metheny was a truck driver. So today, we're going to cover one of his road trips that was a little different from what he described on the phone.
Yeah.
But first, oh yeah. Give me a second.
You have to drink.
Holy shit, it's a dry day out there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Beautiful, though.
It is. 72, man.
For November 1st?
Love it.
That's beautiful.
I love it.
You're beautiful.
So are you.
Oh. Hey. Oh, man. But first, everybody, putting all silliness aside.
Yeah, right.
Let me introduce you to my co-host. Some might call him a superhero. Others might talk about his amazing accomplishments to their children at night around a beachside campfire while roasting marshmallows and chocolate, enjoying it in between crunchy graham crackers. S'mores! Very good.
Are you going to finish the introduction or not? I mean, what the fuck? Come on.
I'm just thinking, though. A s'mores. Sounds really good right now.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to start, though.
I'm sorry. I got sidetracked.
Oh, boy.
Listen, I didn't mean to leave you hanging like that.
Don't let it happen again.
Oh, what? Huh? Or what? That's what I thought. Shh. Silence. Fucking silence. You see, ladies and gentlemen, discipline. He knows discipline, and he also knows where that line is drawn. And he knows if he crosses the line, there will be consequences. Why are you looking at me like that?
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to figure out how long it's going to take me to get from this chair to that side of the table to whip your little ass, and how long it's going to take me to get back to start the show. Whether I have to tell Scott to stop the tape, I don't think I will. I want everybody out there to see it. So what do you think of that?
Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's a little aggressive, Dad. You have to be so volatile? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if he kicks my ass or I kicked his ass, probably him kicking my ass, he is still the one and only fucking Coxman.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
And you guys know we're just fucking around. Like we usually do. Let me be a little respectful after I just laid into you. Do you mind if I cover Tiny and his piece of shit group that he hangs with in prison? Do you mind?
Cheers, mate. Feel free.
All right. It's not earth-shattering, but it can give our listeners a great idea of what these prison big shots were like.
Please be my guest. I look back on some of the shit, and it's hard to believe. I put up with this asshole for as long as I did.
Well,
7.
You deserve a medal. Definitely some type of an award, Tony.
Yeah, but he wasn't the only asshole.
I know.
I mean, at one time, I had like 47
I don't know how you did it.
Corresponding with.
Yeah. Crazy.
Crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is from a letter dated 4/6/2008. Hey, Anthony. I'm sorry I haven't responded sooner. I have been in kind of a limbo around here lately. They have moved a lot of the prisoners to Cumberland, the new maximum security prison. I have been waiting for them to come and tell me to pack it up and it's time to go, but they don't seem to be in any hurry. I don't really care if I move or not. I mean, one prison is about the same as another. I have been in this prison for 8 years now, and I have seen a lot of shit happen in this place, good and bad. I have met a lot of people in this prison with crimes that range from fraud to murder and everything else in between. I have run across a lot of people who I call good dudes. And unfortunately, I have met a lot of assholes too. But then again, they may say the same thing about me. Fuck them, who cares? You know what? You can bet, Joe, that they're all saying the same thing about you because you are an asshole. There's no question about it. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. At least he knows.
Yeah. And good dudes, I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
You know, there's like assholes, right? Levels. So assholes up here, not good dudes down here, assholes. They're still assholes.
Kind of like,
you see how it works?
Kind of like Dr. Stone.
Yeah, exactly.
Most evil. It
Yes.
was a show, and he had a scale.
He had a scale, right?
Of psychopaths. Was it?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And most evil was how much? 22?
22.
That was the most?
Yeah.
Where's Metheny on most asshole?
23.
Okay. Back to the letter. Anthony, I do greatly appreciate you offering to try and locate my son, David. but I would rather you didn't. I can only hope he's out there doing well for himself. There is nothing I could possibly do for him or say to him. I'm sure he must know by now where I am. I would imagine I would be the last damn thing he would want to see, other than to bust me in the mouth and ask me why. So again, thank you for your offer, but please don't, because I'm a 525-pound piece of shit garbage serial killer that doesn't even deserve to live. Whoa. I added that. That wasn't in the letter.
It wasn't on the script.
Yeah, I thought it was appropriate. I thought it was appropriate. What do you think?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I did, because it's appropriate.
But most guys would say, please find my son, you know?
Yeah.
Manfred is a good example.
Yeah. Kenneth Bianchi didn't want me to find his son, the Hillside Strangler.
No, he didn't.
No?
No. Well, to look at him.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. 23 on the asshole scale.
I just think, though, that these guys like Metheny and Ken Bianchi, I think that it pretty much says that they would be embarrassed.
Yeah.
To have their,
of course,
their offspring see them for what they are.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, right?
Not much.
Take care. Please stay in touch later, Joe, a.k.a.
Tiny.
There's a P.S. P.S. Here's a picture that was taken of our last prison cookout. All right, here's the picture. Here it is.
Hold it closer.
This is where it needs to be, right?
Yeah. Turn it more to the screen.
Wait.
Give it to me.
Yeah. How's that?
Oh.
You want it? You
know what they say? If you want anything done right, do it yourself.
Go ahead. Go on.
Okay.
Oh, boy. Can you see it any better, folks? Probably.
I'm closer.
I'm the one with no shirt on.
No shit. Right? No shit.
The man to my right is KY. Just like KY jelly, the little slippery fuck. Right?
Yeah.
The man to my left is Peanut.
Who also, I've been aware, has a little dick.
Back the dicks again. The little dick.
I'm serious. Yeah. He has a little dick. So you got Tiny. And now you got Peanut. Both with little dicks.
I'm sorry. I was.
Oh. You're really fucking up today, sir.
I just was. All right. And the man down in front, guy's holding the picture fucked up. That's all right. I got it. Here. Norman. That's Norman up in the front there, kneeling.
Yeah.
They are my prison brothers. None of these men you are looking at are here for shoplifting. We are what Maryland has labeled a menace to society. We broke all the same law, murder. But the only law we broke that mattered was the one that really counts. We got caught. Oh, shit happens. Ha, ha. Fat fuck. All right. This picture, by the way, will be on YouTube. We just showed it. It'll also be a part of the YouTube presentation. It'll also be on Buy Me a Coffee. But I can't tell you guys that, you really, really should go to YouTube. You agree, Tom?
I agree.
I mean, it's a whole different thing. You get to see this guy. You get to see this guy in living color, right? You see everything all about, you see this maniac. Don't they?
Yeah.
You like it?
I do like it.
I like it.
Call me a maniac. Jeez,
all right.
Jeez.
All right. This is Metheny on one of his rare phone calls discussing his crew.
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like you've been in jail forever? I mean, you've only been in there since '96, but does it feel like you've been in there forever?
Like I said, I was only down 3 months before I came in here. I was down 18 months waiting to go to trial for the other things, but I was down close to 13 years. Every day, the time flies by very fast in here. The reason that is because every day is the same repeat of everything, you know, as the day before.
Yeah.
Goes on and on.
You still got your buddies that you were in that picture with. Remember you sent me a picture with you and...
Yeah, two of them's here. One of Norman and Peanut's still here. KY, he's down ECI, that's down on the eastern shore.
Okay.
He left here about, 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was cool, man. Yeah.
Same kind of crimes?
Similar. I think he killed his father.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the family, I guess.
All right. I know we talked a little bit about him. Let's discuss it further after you heard Tiny talking about his crew, right?
He's really fucking proud of these guys, too.
Oh, yeah. Can you see them?
Yeah.
Could you see them, guys? Seriously, strutting around prison, the four of them, like a fucking Western movie, and they're walking down the streets for a gunfight. You know, they're interlocked arms. Fat Joe has his shirt off. I'm the one with no shirt on. That was the best.
Shit.
I would never figure that out. Then you got KY slipping and sliding. You got Peanut with his little dick. And you got Norman.
Who killed his father.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That's why Norman's in prison. He murdered his father.
What? Think about it.
Dirt bags.
And he made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Metheny made a joke about it on a phone call. What did he say? Keeping it in the family. Ha, ha. There's nothing funny about that,
Nothing
Joe.
funny.
Fat fucking piece of shit.
I could see if you had a hot sister, you know, keeping it in the family. That might be funny.
Killing his father?
No.
Not
funny at all.
No. And none of these men, you know, you're looking at are here for shoplifting. You caught that, right? No, we're big bad killers, man. We're big ass bad, big shot killers.
And they're going to be in prison the rest of their
life.
life.
We're a menace to society. And that's right where they need to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got one other thing I got to say.
What?
He said, we all committed murder, but we really fucked up when we got caught. That's the worst crime we committed, getting caught. That right there shows you, they killed people. He served people on sandwiches. He ate people. These other assholes, the guy killed his father. Who knows what these other morons killed? It was somebody's brother, sister, mother, wife, whatever. They don't care about that. That's not the terrible crime. The crime is that these fucking assholes got caught. That is the psychopathy of a sociopath. There's no question about it. Did you like that? Did you like that word?
How you fit psychopathy in there?
Yeah. I like to slide that in.
That was like a rant, kind of.
You think?
Yeah. And it's great. I mean,
yeah.
I'm surprised you're not sweating.
I might be.
It's like a workout.
It is. I like it.
It's sexy, though. It looks good on you.
Thank you.
You know why I like it?
Why?
Because you know what you're talking about.
That's
you. Why.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Psychopathy.
And I'm just thinking of his little dick. Right? So both of those guys, all right, both of those guys are in the showers in prison.
Oh, yeah.
With their little fucking, like, stub dick. I'm
sorry.
And then you got KY.
They need KY, right?
What did he do? Why is he in prison?
Murder.
Okay.
Murder. They're all there for murder, man. You know? Proud of it.
Proud of it. While we're at it, Dad, let's hear another short clip from Tiny about what prison is like.
You ever have any problems in there? You ever have any problems in there with any other inmates?
Hell no. No, I get along with everybody.
Yeah.
It's, like I say, it's, you act like, you walk around, you just be yourself, man. That's all it is, you know?
Yeah.
If you try to impress someone, it ain't gonna work. Prison ain't, this place ain't nothing what it used to be. Well, when I first came down here, in 2001, it was a little bit off the hook.
Okay.
And believe it or not, it's calmed down. They moved a lot of people out. They might be, I'm not sure. They keep saying it, but they might move me out of here pretty soon.
But you will.
Maybe within the next year up to Cumberland, Maryland. That's because they're lowering this one down. This ain't this is a medium maximum security prison. Now they lowered it down a little bit.
Okay.
But I'm not supposed, anybody that has a life without, not supposed to be here. So rumor is that they're going to move us up there.
Is that a high maximum security prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all it's up there is people with life. And life without. So.
How'd they catch you, Joe?
I can't picture being any worse than this place.
Yeah.
You're the only person I make a phone call to. And I don't do no visits, so it doesn't bother me a lick. I can always throw a letter in there. I'd rather write letters anyway.
Yeah.
I get up there, and when I get up there, I get situated in, I'll write you.
You fucking got to give me your address so I can write you.
Yeah, I will.
Stay in touch with you.
I will.
Tony, little clip, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did it remind you of anything when you asked Metheny on the clip? Did you ever have any problems in there, Joe? Did that remind you of anything?
Yeah, he had a problem. He had a tiny dick. Yeah. Wow.
That's not really what I was talking about.
What are you talking about? Is this what you mean? I'm gonna try and talk like Joe.
Okay. All right.
Well, no, I got along with everyone. It's just what you make it. It's nothing. You walk like a man. You be treated like one. You don't. And you'll be treated accordingly.
Fuck yeah.
Was that okay?
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Mr. Tough Guy and his dog pound buddies.
Exactly.
That was perfect. That was a kind of a combination of what they said last week, what he said, and what he said when you asked him that question. But he didn't say he had a tiny dick, did he, this time?
No.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Tony, before we get into the road trip story, I'd like to read a letter showing just how stupid this asshole is. What makes him so nauseating is that he tries to come off as a smart guy, right?
Yeah.
Check this out. Remember the little red-haired girl who was his first kill?
Unfortunately, yes. I do remember.
Well, just listen to what our genius killer did to get him thrown into the hole again.
This is awesome.
And this really does go to the asshole.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Top of the list.
I'm sure she thought that.
Oh, yeah. From a letter dated July 28th, 2009. Hey, Anthony. How's it hanging, my friend? I'm just sitting here in lockup again. Yeah, that's right. I fucked up pretty damn good this time. So I may be over here for a while. It's no big deal, though. As you can see, I'm sending you the paper that they gave me, letting me know why they locked me up. It's the same damn thing they locked me up for the last time I was over here. Except this time I did it to myself. I said something of a sexual nature to one of the female officers. Brilliant, right?
Which doesn't go over good.
Fucking brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the letter. She is the cutest little red-haired girl I have seen in a long time. She only stands about 4'9", and she's a little fat thing. Is that the pot calling the kettle black? He always says that, right?
Always.
525 pounds. Back to the letter. I don't know how the hell she passed the physical requirement test to become a correctional officer. I'm sure she must be somewhere between 25 to 30 years old. But when I look at her, I feel like I'm looking at that little 12-year-old girl. That little red-haired girl that I killed a very long time ago. My first kill, if you remember. How could we forget, Joe?
Yeah.
How could we forget that fucking
that letter he sent?
letter?
Yeah. And he was so proud of it, too. You could tell when he wrote it.
Oh, yeah. Back to the letter. Tell you the truth, kind of freaked me out the first time I saw her standing out there on the compound next to the guard shack. I thought I was looking at a ghost from the past. She looked so much like that little girl. But now that I see her, I feel I just want to rip her clothes off her fat ass and just fuck her brains out and beat her right there in front of everyone.
Beat her? I mean,
He'd like to kill her, too. He just didn't put it in here. That's what he did to that little red-haired girl.
Yeah.
Ripped her clothes off, fucked her, killed her, probably fucked her again, and then buried her. But he probably only got to this part. I just wanted to fuck her brains out right in front of everyone when they jumped him, beat him, hit him with those rubber pellets and shit, and dragged him into the hole. He goes on to say, this is no made-up story out of my mind, and it sure enough is for real. It's as real as this fucking hole that I'm sitting in right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, my friend, I'm going to let you go for now. You take care of yourself out there. Your friend, Joe, a.k.a. Tiny.
Do you think it turned her on at all? I mean, do you think, like, his whole suaveness as he approached her? Because you know he's smooth. He's a smooth talker. You know he is.
The only way it turned her on,
is
if he had his shirt off.
Mm-hmm. And you know, Daddy's
that sexy body of his, right?
And maybe he throws this in there too. You know, I once raped, killed, ass fucked, and buried a 12-year-old girl that looks just like you.
He probably did throw that.
Maybe
right?
that's part of his
pickup line.
Debonair suaveness.
That's why he likes corpses. You don't have to talk to him.
He doesn't have to talk to him, and they don't talk back.
That's right.
Okay, let's hear this clip from a rare phone conversation with Tiny about being a truck driver and when he drove to Reno, Nevada.
I was out there one time, but I was out there in October.
In October?
Yeah, I was up there at Sharps off of Reno. Took a load of Sherman Williams cane out to Redding, California, and I laid over at the 76 truck stop there in Reno. And then I came back there and picked up a load of ranch house salad dressing and took it down to Houston. And came back to Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I used to do as a truck driver.
You were a truck driver?
Yeah.
All right. All right, that sounded innocent enough, but it's not exactly the whole story. Here's what really happened. And knowing Joe Metheny like we do,
Yeah.
or did,
Yeah.
he's in a urn right now. An urn, I mean.
Urine.
He's in a urn. He's in an urn right now.
He's in hell in the flames. That's where he is.
But here's what really happened, okay? And knowing Joe the way that we do, I would bet this wasn't the only time it went this way. Remember, this was a guy who liked to torture his victims before he killed them and then have sex with their dead bodies. What better place than out on the road, undercover as a truck driver? This next letter tells the real story of that trip to Nevada. Letter dated December 8, 2008. Hey, Anthony. Season greetings, my friend. I have gotten all of your most welcome letters. Thank you for reaching out to me with a kind word in one of your great stories. Well, it seems like Christmas holidays has raised its ugly head again. It's that time of year where we are expected to put on a friendly face with a smile smeared all over it and express good tidings to those for whom we would not spit upon any other time of the year.
Oh,
what a way to look at the Christmas season.
He's just, kind of sums it up, doesn't it?
Back to the letter. You will have to forgive me, as you can probably tell. Christmas is not one of my most favorite times. I committed most of my crimes during or leading up to the holiday season, when there is a chill in the air and a warmth in my stomach that was brought on by me kicking back a pint of Jack Daniel's whiskey. The demon inside of me would awaken and start to want to go out in search of prey. I never had to go far to find a victim, for most all truck stops across the U.S. has whores working in and around them. This is the story of a young prostitute who I killed back in late October 1995. She was working the 76 truck stop in Reno, Nevada. I was driving a blue long-nose Peterbilt, and I was hooked up to a Rever trailer. That's a trailer with a freezer. This girl was as cute as they come. She was about 5'2", and she had really long blonde hair. She looked like a high school cheerleader. I beat and tortured that bitch in the sleeper of my truck that night until I grew tired of her. Then I strangled the life out of her and had sex with her a few times. I was so tired by this time, I laid there with my arms wrapped around her dead body. I slept for about 3 hours and I woke up to my alarm clock going off at 5:30 a.m. I climbed over her and got dressed and threw a blanket over her body. Then I started the truck up, got out, locked the door, and headed over to the coffee shop to grab a bite and check out the computers for loads heading east. The closest thing I saw to what I was looking for was a load of ranch house salad dressing. They wanted taken down to Houston, Texas. The company was located over in Sharps, Nevada, which is only about 25 miles north of Reno. So I finished eating and I grabbed some coffee to go, and off to the truck I went. I climbed up in the cab, checked everything out, and I went and drove to the warehouse in Sharps that had the load. But there was no one there. It was a Saturday morning. The sign on the door said, they opened up at 9 o'clock. It was only 7:30 a.m., so I looked around and there wasn't a damn soul in sight. There wasn't nothing around but this little-ass business park that was still being built. So I thought this would be the perfect place to ditch her stinking ass.
What a guy.
What a romantic. Ugh. I drove the truck down the road to the industrial park. I dragged her dead ass out of the truck, and I grabbed my little army shovel, and off I went around the back of the building, and I found a nice isolated area there, and I buried her in about 45 minutes. That is where she is to this day. This is a true story that happened on the road. I will try and send your shirts. Yeah, right. Like,
Okay.
I'm not going to hold my fucking breath for that, Joe. Thanks anyways, though, buddy.
Do you believe he said that? Again.
Again.
Yeah. Maybe you'll get him next year. Oh, that's right. He died in 2017.
Yeah.
You got a better shot of getting him now than you did then.
That's funny. Look. Asshole scale.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Right at the top.
Yeah. Oh, and then he says, they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, that's about all I have for now. Until next time. You take care out there and behave yourself, please. Later, Joe Metheny, a.k.a. Tiny Bloody Fingerprint.
Sorry.
Wow. You know, Dad?
Quite a guy, isn't he?
Yeah. Hold on one second. What? Hello? All right, I'll talk to you later about it.
What are you doing over
That
there?
was my brother's wife, Anna.
Will you stop it?
No. She said, wouldn't it be hot if I was able to be under this table
Stop it.
and service me? Do you believe she
You're
said
such
that?
an asshole.
Exactly. Show some fucking class, lady. You're married to my brother. Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. You are.
Uh-huh. You know, Dad, speaking of sleeping with like dead people,
Yeah.
dead bodies, you know, I don't want to hash and rehash, but I can't help myself.
Uh-oh.
I fucking can't help myself.
Where are we going?
Listen, Dad,
Where are we going?
how can I make it sound? I don't know. I don't know if like politically correct is the right word, but help me figure out and find the proper verbiage, okay? When talking to a mortician about, you know, sliding out the old slab and letting me just like go at it. You have any ideas?
We're back on this again. I gave you a couple of ideas last week, but you want more.
I do. And the only reason I'm bringing it up is because he was talking about how he slept with the dead body in the truck.
He likes dead bodies more than he does live bodies. So we know that.
We know that.
So you want ideas from me?
Yeah. How could I go about it?
All right. I can give you a few. I think. It's over here. All right. What you got to do, first of all, you scope out the neighborhood. You find a really good neighborhood, upscale, and you find, it's tough to say, but you find a mortuary. And then once you find one that suits your personality, you go in and you talk about maybe burying somebody. It's all fake, but you go and you look around and you find out who's the guy.
The guy?
Yeah, who's the guy? The guy that's running things at night. Who is the undertaker?
Like the guy behind the guy?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So now, once you know who the guy is and you decide this is the place, you have to leave. Then you wait for him and you have to be inconspicuous. And you kind of follow him around, figure out what he does, what restaurants, what bars he goes to, what strip clubs, whatever, follow him.
Like a serial killer, kind of.
Yeah, well, you study serial killers. So think about David Gore. Just think David Gore. What would he do? That'll get you going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. Okay. So now that you know where he goes,
stalking.
What you need to do is you have to figure a way to get him to offer. He has to know you have money, but you can't just go up, like I said last week. Hey, I got some money here. I'd like to fuck a dead body. Anybody that could set it up? You can't just do that.
No. And I want him to know that I'm not going to fucking nickel and dime him.
Right. So what you need to do, a bar is the best place. So you wait until he's sitting at a bar or even in a restaurant, like say a coffee shop, and you see if you can get the booth right next to him. So you're going to sit where he can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Then you make it known to whoever, the bartender or the waiter, that you have some money. You pull out your roll of money.
A good wad.
Don't let anybody else see it or you give it rolled probably on the way out. But just tell them, I got a lot of money and I would like to know if somebody could set something up. Now, they'll probably say, what do you want, drugs? And you're going to say, no.
I don't know.
It's a lot better than drugs.
Yeah.
I would like to fuck a corpse. Okay?
Yeah.
So you say it loud enough for this guy to hear.
Okay.
Now, after you say that and you show the money and you tell the person, I got a lot of money, willing to pay, this guy, the guy, is going to follow you out of the place and he's going to stop you. And then it's going to be on him because he's going to offer his services to you for a fee. See? And it takes the onus off of you.
Oh my gosh.
So
that was fucking brilliant.
What do you think of that?
I should have come to you in the beginning.
Well, you should have. I don't know why you thought I would know about something like that.
Yeah. That almost sounded like you have.
Are we going to rap or something pretty soon?
All right, everybody.
We're just fucking around, guys.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah, but it was funny, wasn't it?
It was fun.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy, we are going to wrap. It's been a good show.
Yes,
I like it.
I liked it too.
Mm-hmm. I might even watch it myself.
Okay. Good.
Listen, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. You too under there. Take care, stay safe, and always walk in the calm after the storm.
Thank you.